Should empty spaces in the house be used to place more furniture, or should they be left naturally open? According to everyday Feng Shui principles, empty spaces inside a home help air and energy circulate more smoothly, allowing the flow of energy to distribute in a balanced and harmonious way. Certain areas, when kept open and arranged properly, can even support wealth, health, and long-term stability for the family. On the other hand, when these spaces are completely filled or blocked, the natural flow of life energy is often restricted, which can reduce the sense of ease and smoothness within the living environment. So how should these spaces be arranged in a way that is both practical and also helps attract prosperity while keeping the household's energy flowing smoothly? In today's video, we will explore the areas in a home that, when intentionally left open in the right way, may help future generations enjoy greater prosperity and abundance. The art of space in creating prosperity. In ancient Eastern architecture, space has always been connected to the movement of an invisible force known as energy, often called Qi. A prosperous home is not defined by how many objects are packed inside, but by how thoughtfully empty spaces are arranged. According to classical texts like Than Nang Kin and Tuyet Tam Fu, these open areas act like reservoirs and pathways that allow life energy to circulate, laying the foundation for long-lasting prosperity for future generations. Traditional Feng Shui also emphasizes the philosophy of emptiness, meaning what appears invisible often creates the most practical function. Just like the empty space inside a bowl is what actually holds water. Keeping important areas open and uncluttered helps the home absorb positive energy and financial luck more effectively. When energy pathways become blocked by too many objects, the flow of vitality slows down, which can weaken the overall fortune of the family. Energy inside a home moves much like blood circulating through the human body. When furniture and belongings fill every corner, that flow can become restricted, creating stagnant zones that reduce financial luck and even limit creativity for younger generations. Instead of trying to fill every space, maintaining balance between furniture and breathing room creates a more harmonious environment. This is especially important in the center of the house and along the path where energy enters from the main door. A home that leaves room for open energy naturally accumulates lasting blessings. When space is clear, the mind also becomes clearer, helping future generations build stable careers and enjoy smoother paths in life. In many cases, every square meter of space that remains open becomes another opportunity for prosperity and peace to grow within the household. Areas in the house that are better left open. Number 1. Ming Tang. The first area that should always remain open and unobstructed is known as Ming Tang. This concept originally comes from ancient imperial architecture. It referred to the grand hall where the emperor held court, the place where hundreds of officials gathered to discuss important matters of the nation. In residential Feng Shui, Ming Tang refers to the open buffer space in front of a house, where vital energy gathers before flowing into the interior. Keeping this area clear follows the principle of gathering energy, helping the household attract great fortune and avoid major misfortune, while also directly influencing the career paths of future generations. The practice of keeping the front space open is traditionally divided into 3 strategic levels, and each level carries a different flow of fortune for the family. The first is the inner Ming Tang, which is the entrance hall or the courtyard just inside the main gate. This area plays the role of filtering and stabilizing the incoming energy, nurturing harmony within the family, and supporting a strong educational foundation for the children. Next is the middle Ming Tang, the flat space between buildings or within a courtyard garden. This zone regulates the central flow of energy and plays a decisive role in maintaining stability in business and career development. Finally, there is the Grand Ming Tang, the large open space outside the house. This area attracts wealth and opportunities from afar, helping future generations achieve academic success and establish a strong social position early in life. According to ancient spatial design principles, energy scatters when it meets wind and gathers when it meets water. In this structure, the Ming Tang acts like a natural basin where energy can pause and accumulate. If homeowners fill this space with furniture or obstacles, the energy entering from outside will collide with these barriers, becoming chaotic and dispersing before it can even reach the front door. A favorable Ming Tang requires balanced proportions to retain wealth over time. If the front space is too narrow, fortune may arrive but quickly disappear because there is no buffer zone for energy to gather. On the other hand, if the area is too wide and lacks surrounding protection, the life energy will also struggle to settle. For this reason, the Ming Tang should remain open, tidy, and well-balanced, forming an ideal buffer that allows the house to collect positive energy. At the same time, to further enhance financial luck, it is essential that the outer Ming Tang is not blocked by sources of negative energy such as piles of trash, dead plants, or abandoned structures. When this area incorporates the element of gathering water, such as a gently flowing water feature or a clean bowl of floating flowers, it becomes like a magnet that attracts wealth energy. This arrangement helps prevent financial loss and creates a favorable pathway of fortune, allowing every member of the household to develop their careers more smoothly. Number 2, the main door and the entryway. If Ming Tang is the place where energy gathers, then the main door, also known as the grand entrance, acts as the mouth of energy, the primary gateway through which life energy enters the entire home. Right behind the front door lies the entryway, traditionally called the Huiyan Quan. This area serves as a transition space between the outside world and the interior living environment. To attract good fortune and protect the household, this area should be simplified as much as possible, kept open, clean, and uncluttered. Clearing this space allows energy to flow smoothly without conflict, enabling prosperous energy to penetrate deeply into every corner of the house. According to ancient geomancy, wealth spirits do not enter a dirty doorway. Because of that, turning the entrance into a storage area for shoes, umbrellas, or miscellaneous items is a common mistake that blocks prosperous energy right at the first step. Old and dirty shoes carry negative energy from outside. If they are not stored neatly inside a closed cabinet, they can contaminate the healthy flow of energy. In addition, Feng Shui principles suggest that the walkway at the entrance should be at least 90 centimeters wide, which is about 35 inches, and completely unobstructed so that energy can circulate naturally. Displaying swords, knives, or other sharp objects in the entryway is especially discouraged because these items create aggressive energy that can disrupt financial luck and cause disturbances among family members. Likewise, placing a mirror directly facing the front door is considered a major taboo because the reflection can push all incoming wealth energy back outside, making it difficult for the homeowner to accumulate assets. The openness of the entrance also has a direct impact on human psychology and the nervous system. When people step into a spacious and welcoming environment, their mood becomes more balanced, allowing them to think clearly and make quicker decisions. For the younger generation, a tidy entrance helps build habits of discipline and organization, which are essential foundations for long-term success. Homeowners may create visual highlights with a landscape painting or a small plant placed along the side to stimulate positive energy, but the key rule is to avoid blocking the walkway. Keeping this mouth of energy clear and bright is essentially a way of establishing a smooth pathway of fortune, helping every plan and career move achieve the desired results. Number 3, the central palace. The central area of the house, known as the central palace, functions like the energy control system of the entire structure. In the Bagua system, this zone belongs to the earth element and represents the root of stability, endurance, and the health of the family members. When this space is kept neat and open, vital energy can spread evenly throughout the living space, allowing every room in the house to maintain balance and positive flow. Because this area is considered the heart of the home, placing a bathroom here is seen as a major feng shui taboo. A bathroom is naturally a place where impure energy is released, which directly contaminates the main energy flow and spreads negative energy to every other room. Such a layout imbalance can lead to problems related to cardiovascular health and may also create serious disruptions in the family's financial flow. In many modern townhouses, the staircase is often located in the center of the house. In these cases, homeowners should pay special attention to keeping the area under the stairs bright and clean. Storing old or unused items here can interrupt the flow of vital energy, causing prosperity to fade and directly harming the long-term fortune of the family. Keeping the heart of the home open and clear is the key to maintaining both strong health and a stable career path. At the same time, homeowners can activate additional positive energy by placing items in the central palace that are believed to absorb and radiate beneficial energy, such as a crystal sphere or a Wenshang tower. These objects are said to help relieve tension while supporting career growth and academic success for future generations. An open central space also allows natural light from a skylight to flow into the house, strengthening positive yang energy. Maintaining a clear and unobstructed central palace is the secret to nurturing a clear mind, helping the family maintain a strong foundation and prosper across many generations. Number 4. The Wealth Corner. In the energy layout of a living room, the diagonal corner across from the main door is known as the Wealth Corner. This spot is considered a key point where energy gathers and transforms into financial opportunity for the household. Many homeowners make the mistake of filling this area with expensive Feng Shui items, hoping to attract more wealth. In reality, the most effective principle for activating this area is calmness and open space. An ideal wealth corner should remain clean, stable, and free from heavy furniture or vibrating electronic devices. In Feng Shui, this is the place where energy pauses and accumulates before turning into financial luck. If the area becomes cluttered, the energy flow can become disturbed and stagnant, making it harder for the family to maintain stable finances. Keeping this corner simple and organized allows positive energy to settle and build up, forming an invisible yet powerful reservoir of prosperity. Homeowners should also avoid placing moving objects here, such as treadmills, electric fans, or speakers, because constant motion can scatter the financial energy that is trying to gather. At its core, the value of a wealth corner lies in maintaining a quiet environment that nurtures good fortune. A bright, dust-free, and open space in this area often helps the homeowner stay clear-minded when making financial decisions. When this corner has room to breathe, money and opportunities are believed to arrive more easily and remain stable over time. Number 5. The kitchen, especially the kitchen floor. In Feng Shui, the kitchen is considered the household's food treasury, symbolizing nourishment, long-term stability, and the family's ability to preserve wealth. The kitchen floor in particular is often overlooked. Many homeowners casually place pots, trash bins, or food containers on the floor, unintentionally turning it into a cluttered and stagnant area. This habit can disrupt the natural flow of fire energy within the kitchen, which may affect both finances and family harmony. Keeping the kitchen floor clear and spotless helps protect the household's main source of vitality and prevents negative energy from building up. Because the kitchen represents the fire element, energy here needs to circulate freely. When the floor becomes blocked with objects, the fire energy can stagnate and transform into what Feng Shui calls harsh fire energy, which may lead to unnecessary arguments between family members and weaken overall luck. A clean and open kitchen floor allows positive energy to move smoothly, helping prosperity and vitality flow into the food prepared for the family. In many ways, a tidy kitchen reflects a well-organized household with stable finances and strong family structure. Additionally, grease buildup or leftover food on the floor can create unhealthy energy that indirectly affects the well-being of everyone in the home. When the kitchen floor remains completely clear and well-maintained, the kitchen can function as a pure energy station that supports both physical health and long-term success for the entire family. Number 6. The balcony. The balcony is often seen as an external bright hall, acting like the lungs of the home that absorb fresh air, sunlight, and natural energy. When the balcony becomes a storage space for old furniture or unused items, energy tends to stagnate, blocking the fresh flow of positive energy entering the house. According to classical Feng Shui texts, energy disperses when disrupted by obstacles. When the balcony is crowded with clutter, the incoming energy becomes fragmented, which may lead to stalled opportunities or difficulties in work and personal growth. A clear balcony symbolizes open possibilities and encourages a broader outlook for future generations. An open balcony also helps neutralize negative energy that might accumulate in dark, cluttered corners. When items pile up, positive energy weakens and negative energy begins to settle, gradually affecting the household's overall fortune. Clearing unnecessary objects allows energy to circulate smoothly and carry prosperity deeper into the home. Homeowners can place a few small plants on the balcony to purify the air, and stimulate fresh energy. When this lung of the home functions properly, it strengthens the household's overall energy and helps future generations grow with confidence and broader vision. Number 7. The children's room. The children's room is associated with the Zhen trigram in Feng Shui, representing the wood element and the fresh vitality of spring. The open space at the center of the room is sometimes called the inner bright hall, where life energy gathers and circulates to support a child's natural physical development. Installing large cabinets or filling the room with excessive toys can unintentionally block this energy flow. Parents are encouraged to use compact furniture and multifunctional designs to keep the floor as open as possible, allowing energy to move gently throughout the room. This helps children sleep better and develop a more open and balanced personality. From a Feng Shui perspective, spacious living environments symbolize open opportunities for a child's future. Keeping the room clean and free of unused items preserves freshness while preventing chaotic energy from affecting a child's sensitive nervous system. When a child's view is not blocked by excessive objects, their awareness expands, encouraging observation skills and nurturing bigger dreams. This becomes an important foundation for confidence and independence as they grow. This arrangement follows the traditional idea of harmony between humans and their environment. A room with enough breathing space allows children to absorb positive energy more naturally, supporting both learning and clear thinking. Creating intentional empty spaces, rather than filling every corner with objects, is considered a wise investment in the future of the next generation. However, while creating open spaces in a home is important, there are still certain places and objects that should not be left completely empty, according to traditional beliefs, and Feng Shui, because emptiness in those areas may symbolize loss or financial hardship. Things that should never be left empty. In home Feng Shui, certain places must remain full because they symbolize the ability of a family to preserve wealth. When these important spots are left completely empty, it is often seen as a sign of declining fortune and financial loss. The first example is the refrigerator. In modern life, the refrigerator plays a role similar to the grain storage of ancient times, representing the family's ability to store resources and maintain long-term stability. A refrigerator that regularly contains fresh food creates a psychological sense of abundance and spreads positive energy throughout the kitchen, symbolizing a household that is well provided for. Keeping food stocked inside the refrigerator reinforces the idea of material stability and prevents the feeling of scarcity that may lead to tension within the family. A well-supplied food storage space quietly reflects the household's ability to receive and maintain prosperity. The second item is the wallet, which can be viewed as a personal mobile treasury. In Feng Shui thinking, a wallet should not be completely empty of cash, because this creates a symbolic vacuum of financial energy. When a wallet always contains at least a small amount of money, it helps maintain a connection with the flow of wealth and encourages financial growth. Many people keep a lucky bill or a small amount of starter money inside their wallet to maintain this symbolic connection with prosperity. It is also advised not to leave the wallet empty or casually lend it to others, because doing so may interrupt the personal flow of financial energy and weaken one's control over money. The final example is the space behind the stove. In Feng Shui, this area is associated with the black tortoise position, which represents stability and support. The stove should be placed firmly against a wall, rather than leaving an open gap or a window directly behind it. When this position lacks support, the household may fall into what Feng Shui describes as an unstable wealth position, where financial opportunities easily slip away, and the person responsible for cooking may also experience health issues. A strong wall behind the stove symbolizes stability, allowing the fire energy of the kitchen to support prosperity and security for the entire family. How to activate good fortune through periodic energy cleansing. To begin a simple cleansing process, homeowners can use heat and fragrance from scented candles or natural herbs such as agarwood, soapberry, or lemongrass. The warmth and aroma help purify the air and break up stagnant energy that may accumulate in dark corners of the house. Moving the fragrance from the deepest areas of the home toward the main door symbolically pushes old energy out and restores clarity to the living space, especially around the front area where energy first gathers. After clearing negative energy with warmth and scent, the next step is maintaining balance using salt and natural crystals. Salt has long been considered a powerful natural purifier capable of absorbing and neutralizing unwanted energy. Placing a small amount of salt near the doorway or leaving a bowl of salt in room corners overnight can help absorb scattered or unstable energy created during daily activities. To strengthen the effect, homeowners may also place natural crystals such as quartz in weaker energy areas, since the molecular structure of natural stones is believed to help stabilize and spread harmonious energy. Once the space feels clean and balanced, sound can be used as the final step to activate positive energy throughout the home. The sound of metal wind chimes is traditionally believed to guide and refresh the flow of energy while dispersing remaining traces of negative influence. Wind chimes placed near the front entrance or in breezy areas create gentle sounds that symbolically invite helpful people and good opportunities. Many Feng Shui practitioners prefer wind chimes with 6 or 8 tubes because these numbers are associated with balance and stability. The soft ringing can help create a peaceful atmosphere and encourage clear thinking within the home. Creating intentional open space inside the home is much like opening a pathway for opportunity and good fortune to arrive. When unnecessary objects are removed and the space becomes more organized, the home gradually feels brighter and more alive. Every home has its own character. When homeowners take care to arrange their living environment thoughtfully, the house becomes a place that supports peace, strengthens family bonds, and encourages long-term growth for everyone living there. If you still have questions about home feng shui or how to organize your living space more effectively, feel free to leave a comment below. We can explore these topics together and share more helpful ideas in future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.